YouTube. Good morning, everybody. God bless you all. I'm just getting up now. It's way too early right now for this, but it's time to get ready. I gotta go to church. I gotta get there at 8:45 due to some changes that were made. But it's time for me to get up and get myself ready for everything. And so you guys will be actually viewing quite some parts of the service, including the worship, preaching, not everything, but some of them. And so let's just get ready for the day. All right. My room may look like a mess right now. That's only because I just moved yesterday to the new place, like I told you guys. And so it looked like a complete mess. Alright guys, so I'm back. Sorry I took a very long time, but I was trying to look for something, couldn't find it. Then, you know, the enemy sometimes does this on a daily basis. It's not sometimes, it's actually every day. But he does it on a daily basis, that he tries to use something or someone to come against you, to stop your praise and your worship for God, to get upset, to get sad, start crying, whatever it is, to get emotional, whatever, only to stop you from praising God. But that's the key, okay? Because it just happened to me not so long ago, and I got to a point where I said, God, you know what? I'm not going to stop my praise and worship, because that's exactly what the enemy wants to do. Every time if the enemy's not hitting you, it's because you're not doing it correctly. And so if you see that the enemy is hitting you, it's because he knows what's coming around the corner, and that's your blessing that God has for you. Just know that the blessing that God has for you is why the enemy is going to come and shoot darts at you all the time, just so you can get upset, so you can get mad, so you can get sad, whatever it is, whatever emotion tries to come to you. But don't react to it the way you want to react to it. React to it in a spiritual manner. That's when you ask God for discernment. Pray. And even though it gets you upset, if you have to cry out to God and tell him, God, please provide me your strength. Provide me your spirit of discernment to recognize, Father God, to continue moving forward towards you, and not to stop worshiping you. So that's what you have to tell God. And right now I'm feeling amazing, because I know that God is going to be moving at the service so powerfully. So things may have changed at the last minute last night for today's service, but we know that God is going to be moving powerfully, because the enemy just tried shooting darts at me, and I was so close to getting upset. But that's when I turned around and I said, you know what? No, I'm gonna worship you, God, in spirit and in truth. And devil, you want to mess with me? I'm gonna give you a reason to mess with me. You want to laugh at me? I'm gonna give you a reason to laugh at me. Now God and I are gonna be the ones to mess with you, and God and I are gonna be the ones to laugh at you. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna worship. So now I'm on my way to get to the bank. I gotta go grab my tithe, which is what needs to be done. Every single time you make what you make at work, go ahead and give God your 10%. Give what God places in your heart as your offering, and God will multiply what you give him that comes from your heart. Always remember that. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.